Hello everyone, welcome to Dnyanadeep. In this UPSC Simplified series, we are going to discuss one more question that is from UPSC Mains Geography. Now, there is a question, briefly mention the alignment of major mountain ranges of the world and explain their impact on local weather conditions with example. Now, if you look at this particular question, this is very, again, core type of question we can say. One part is factual, another part is some of applied type. Now, here you have to find the alignment of major mountain ranges. This is first part, and another part will be regarding the local weather conditions which are outcome of these major mountain ranges. Now, one mistake which you may end up doing will be that you may just write wherever we have mountain, so what is the impact of those mountains on local weather condition. That can be one generic approach you can go forward with, but in this particular question what we are supposed to do, we are supposed to identify a mountain range, its exact location, we have to draw it on a map, and after that we have to give specific impact on the local environment or local climate. Right, so I have set the specificities which are needed in this particular question. Moving on to the next part, that is locus and the focus of this particular question. So locus is nothing but mountain ranges of the world, and when we are to focus on specific part, so one focus will be the location and another focus will be the weather modification which is done by these particular mountain ranges. Moving on to introduction, let us try how can we introduce in this particular part. You can just present a fact, a general impact of mountains on the local climate or the weather or overall climate. That can be one way to introduce, or you can just present a simple fact stating what are the major mountain systems of the world. So in this particular question, introduction part is little bit difficult because you do not have exact things which can be mentioned in the introduction part, because even if you go for like impact wala part, it somehow becomes our answer, and general effort or general practice which we have to do is that we do not have to provide the exact answer in the introduction itself, right? So that is why introducing will be difficult, but just try to write some generic introduction or generalized introduction in this particular question. Now, in body part, we have to split it into two sections. One, that will be important mountain ranges or major mountain ranges of the world. Now, typically in this particular question, I will be going for the fold mountain system or major fold mountain system of the world. This will include Himalayas, this will include Alps, this will include Andes, Rockies and Appalachian like mountains, right? So we do not have to go beyond this particular major mountain system. If you are able to mention other mountain system, that would be fine. Now, you also have to provide the alignment, right? The fundamental part which may be a difficult section, that is to find the alignment. Alignment is nothing but two things need to be done in the alignment part. Show this particular mountain range in the world map or on the world map. In this particular answer sheet, I have not pushed a world map because there was little space available, but at the same time mention the exact location of the mountain. Fine. So say let's talk about, let us say Himalaya. So in Himalayas case, I'll say from Nanga Parvat in the west to Namcha Barwa Parvat in the east is the exact alignment of this particular mountain range running through various countries. If you are able to mention countries, right? In the case of Himalayas, I will mention in the western part from Pakistan, India, some part of Nepal, Bhutan, so on and so forth. So that would be a better way to go forward. Fine. So alignment part has been addressed well. Now, when it comes to the local or the impact on local weather or local climate, you have to go one by one, right? So in this particular case, you can see I am mentioning Himalayas. I have shown the alignment of Himalayas. Now, merely showing alignment or merely writing alignment is not sufficient. Time and again, I will repeat, do draw maps. Fine. So, mention all these details on the map as well. Now, when it comes to the effect on the local climate, so what is going to happen? Himalayas will, or any other mountains for that matter, they will result into orographic lifting, and this orographic lifting sometimes results into heavy precipitation in the northern parts of the Himalaya. Typically, we often see that there is events of cloud burst in the Himalaya. These cloud bursts are nothing but the effect of mountains only. So there will be heavy rainfall or cloudburst condition in the southern parts of Kashmir or even the Uttarakhand. When it comes to the northern sides of the mountain, in case of Himalayas, let's talk about Ladakh. So Ladakh becomes a rain shadow region, or let's take example of Lahul Spiti in Himachal. It remains dry, and then you will have development of dry desert or cold and dry regions. Fine. So there will be cold desert or cold and dry conditions will prevail over the rain shadow regions of the particular fold mountains. Also, in case of Himalaya, Indian peninsula is saved from the harsh cold winds which are coming from the northern regions. Moving next, similarly, details have been present for all of the mountain ranges. For Andes, it has been its alignment has been given north-south. Fine. Similarly, whatever impact on the local weather condition, it has been mentioned in this particular section. So this way you can provide all the details. I have included mostly 4 mountain systems, that is Himalayas, Andes, Rockies and Alps. I'll show it on map and I'll mention the detail. So fairly static question you can say in this particular way. When it comes to conclusion, in conclusion, there is hardly anything to write for such a question. Then again, when it comes to physical geography question, what I do, I will connect physical geography with that of human geography. Now, in this earlier part, we have mentioned the climatic effect of mountain system. In conclusion, I can mention what is the effect on local agriculture or local economy, right? So we can come up with various examples. You see, let's take example of Himalayas, how Himalayas are then important for local agriculture or local economy. So that is how I am going to connect physical geography with that of human geography, right? So this is how you are supposed to answer this particular question. We'll see you again in next question. Till then, have a good time.